Have you ever felt like you're just running on a financial treadmill? I mean, you work hard, you do all the right things, but at the end of the month, you look at your bank account and the money's just gone. It is so frustrating, and millions of people are caught in that exact same cycle. But here's the thing, it's not an accident. Today, we're gonna pull back the curtain and show you exactly why this happens. And we're gonna reveal the one financial milestone that truly separates a life of struggle from a life of freedom.
And that right there, that's the real question, isn't it? It's the thing that keeps you up at night. You're not broke, you make good money, but somehow your paycheck just evaporates and you're left wondering, how is everyone else making this work? Well, I'm here to tell you, you are not alone. And you know what? It's not entirely your fault. The system is practically designed to keep you running in place. Let's look at the actual numbers because they tell the real story.
$9,000. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the average amount of credit card debt crushing American households right now. And think about it, this isn't for an investment. This is debt for stuff you probably don't even remember buying. But the worst part, the absolute killer, is that crushing interest, usually over 20%. It's a direct pipeline transferring your hard-earned money, your wealth, straight to the banks. It's designed to keep you right where you are.
Okay, now this one is even more telling. 6%. That's the average savings rate for Americans. Just 6 cents out of every single dollar you earn. At that rate, trying to build real, life-changing wealth isn't just slow, it's mathematically impossible. You're not even filling a bucket at that point. You're trying to put out a raging house fire with a squirt.
And, well, this is what you get as a result. $65,000. That is the median retirement savings in America. I mean, really, I have to ask, who on earth can retire on that? That's barely enough to cover expenses for a couple of years, if you're lucky. For most people, this is the grim finish line. But listen to me, it does not have to be yours.
So, the way out of this trap, it isn't about working yourself to the bone or living on rice and beans for the rest of your life. No, it's about a secret, a kind of financial tipping point that wealthy people understand and, honestly, the rest of us just don't. This is the secret that separates those who actually build wealth from those who stay on that treadmill forever. You know, we're taught to think that building wealth is this slow, straight, uphill battle. Every dollar feels the same. That is a lie. This slide, right here, shows you the truth. Real wealth, it grows exponentially. It starts so slow it feels like nothing is happening. But then it hits this inflection point, this elbow in the J-curve, and it just takes off like a rocket. Seriously, understanding this one concept changes the entire game.
Charlie Munger, the legendary partner of Warren Buffett, absolutely nailed it with this quote. The first $100,000 is, by far, the hardest. Why? Because you are doing all of the heavy lifting. Every single dollar has to come from your own sweat, your own work, your own sacrifice. You're laying the foundation, brick by painful brick. But after you hit that number, something incredible starts to happen.
And the engine that powers all of this is something called compound interest. Now, don't let the boring name fool you, okay? This isn't some dry textbook term. It's probably the most powerful wealth-building force on the planet. Put simply, it means your money starts making money for you. And then the money it made also starts making its own money. It becomes this quiet, unstoppable employee that works for you 24/7 and never ever sleeps.
So, if the math is so simple, why does almost nobody reach this first critical milestone? It's because the biggest battle you're going to fight isn't in your spreadsheet, it's inside your own head. You are literally biologically wired to sabotage your own financial future. Yeah, there's a scientific name for this. It's called temporal discounting. It just means your brain gets this massive dopamine rush from spending $50 on a nice dinner tonight. It feels good right now. But investing that same $50 for a future you can't see or touch, your brain actually registers that as a loss. It's a painful feeling. It's a survival instinct left over from our caveman days, and it is actively destroying your ability to build wealth today.
And believe it or not, it gets worse. You're also fighting against these subconscious money scripts, ideas about money that were programmed into you when you were a kid. Then there's something called the house money effect, where your brain sees a bonus or a tax refund as fun money, like casino chips, something to be spent immediately, not as serious capital to be invested. These are invisible forces, and they're running your financial life without you even knowing it.
So how in the world do you win a war against your own brain? Well, here's the secret. You don't. You don't fight it with willpower because you'll lose. You outsmart it. You build a system, a simple, unbreakable set of rules that automates the right decisions and makes it almost impossible to fail. This is how you reach what I call financial escape velocity.
And here it is, the system. Just 4 non-negotiable rules. First, you pay yourself first. This means you automate your investments. The second your paycheck hits your account, the money is gone, invested before you even see it, before you have a chance to spend it. Second, you avoid lifestyle inflation. Every single time you get a raise, at least half of that new money gets invested. You upgrade your wealth, not just your car. Third, you invest the difference consistently into simple, broad market index funds. You're not trying to be a stock-picking genius. You're just buying a tiny slice of the entire economy. And fourth, you reinvest everything. Every dividend, every penny your investments earn gets thrown right back in to make that snowball even bigger. That's it. That's the whole shebang.
And the most important thing to understand about this is that it's not about gambling. It's not about trying to find the next big thing or taking wild risks. This is about certainty. It's about building a machine that will, inevitably, build wealth for you over time. Your goal is not to get rich quick, it's to get rich for sure. So what happens when you actually commit to this system? Well, everything changes. The anxiety starts to go away. The stress lifts. Let's take a look at what actually happens to the math once you push through that first brutal grind and finally hit that first major milestone.
Look at this timeline. It tells the whole story. That first $100,000, a grueling 8 years. But look what happens next. The next 100,000, it only takes 5 years. And the 200,000 after that, another 5 years. The growth is accelerating. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky theory, folks. This is just math. The snowball is picking up speed, and you are no longer the only one pushing.
And this is where the entire game changes. At that first $100,000 mark, just look at where the money came from. Less than half of it was actually from your own pocket. The majority, $54,000, is pure growth from your investments. At this point, your money is officially working harder than you are. It has become your most valuable employee.
And this is the profound mental shift that happens inside you. You stop being just a saver, someone who's constantly trading their time for dollars. You become a capital owner. You own a piece of the economy. You own assets that are generating income for you while you eat, while you sleep, while you're on vacation. This is the fundamental difference between the middle class and the wealthy. Life after you hit this tipping point is a completely different reality. Suddenly, losing your job isn't a catastrophe anymore. It's an inconvenience. You start making career choices based on what you want to do, not what you're afraid of losing. You stop trading your life away for a paycheck, and you start using your capital to buy back the most precious, non-renewable resource you have, your time.
Look, the math doesn't lie. The system is proven to work. The only variable left in this whole equation is you. This isn't about being a financial wizard. It's simply about having the discipline to let a simple system do the heavy lifting for you. Your future self, the one who's secure and free and powerful, is waiting for you.